It is a truly cold day. Now, granted, for Texas, this is a cold day. I know others of you in the north are like, we wish we could warm up to that temperature. So it's not quite spring yet, huh, babe? What's it supposed to get down to tonight?
Low 20s.
Whew. And why are you putting the hay in there with them?
To keep them warm through the cold night.
And you've got everybody hayed up, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Well, we know this works because we've gone through 20s before. Although I don't know if we've had, what'd they say, 23?
Yeah, we've had it.
This year?
Not this year.
Oh, yeah.
We did I think it was last year or the year before at New Year's. It got down in the teens.
Yeah.
So.
Now, I do like our method we're doing this year better than last year as far as the waterers go. We just bring them in late at night.
Before it gets freezing.
Yeah.
And then we bring them out after it's above freezing.
Yeah. So basically, the rabbits are just without the water late night, early morning. And then they get to have their water first thing in the morning, which is better than us bringing the bottles in frozen to thaw them out. All right, it's getting cold, and I got to see if the clothes are ready to come in off the line.
And I got waters to do.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
It's early morning, the next morning. How are y'all doing, Bunny Boos? Huddled in, but everybody's alive and well. Yay! And it looks like the bunnies up front are the same. Good deal. So now I need to give some water to the goats. I already gave water to the dogs, but I'm going to hold off on watering the rabbits for now just because the sun's barely up. But the goats and dogs have troughs, and if the goat's trough is anything like the dog's trough, it's completely solid, or almost. It's not like just a half-inch sheet up top. It's pretty thick with ice. So, hi Chief, hi Astro. Let's just give them some water on top. Oop, helps if I get it in the trough. There we go. So now they have some water to sip on. That might freeze too because Justin recently got home and said the car was saying it was still in the low 20s, which is pretty cold for us. And I was trying to let not let them out yet because as you can see they're still roosted, but I was trying to open the chicken coop and I couldn't move the rock this morning, so I had to go get a garden tool. Ooh, that's even moving, bending the garden tool. Well, chickies, looks like y'all get to stay in until it warms up a bit. Alrighty then. Well, we'll wait a couple hours and then maybe try again. Now I'm gonna go crawl back in bed, get comfy, and go to sleep. Bye, animals. See y'all later. Stay warm. I did set some fresh water out for the kitty cats, although I'll probably move that bowl over to the other side of the fence in case Jane doesn't climb back here, because of course she didn't want to stay in the pen with Colt, and she jumped over the dog pen. So, let me do that. Let me move one of these over to the other side. That way Jane has some fresh water, and then I'll go inside and get warm. You got your banana now? Uh-huh. Yeah, banana for the day. So, another update. It is afternoon today, and the waterers got frozen again. So we went ahead and I brought those back in so that they could thaw a little bit. They're not frozen solid, but the nozzle part of the rabbit waters got frozen. So we're letting those thaw so that I can take them back out later this afternoon so the rabbits can have something to drink. Before I go to bed tonight, I'll take them back out there, let the rabbits drink again, and then I think it's supposed to freeze tonight, but not in the 20s. I'm thinking it was in the 30s, but I'll have to double check that. But the important part was we just now got the chickens out of the coop. My concern was there wasn't any water in there for them to drink because their water was frozen like ice. Ice, ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. I wasn't able to get that rock up, right? And it was bending my garden trowel, which kind of surprised me. So it was like solid ice. Apparently that was mud that rock was on last night, and it froze hard. So after I figured it'd warm up enough so that in the afternoon I could get it open. Well, again, it's afternoon and it was not opening up. So I went to the front and got a shovel, a square flathead shovel, and used that, was able to pop up the rock. But then when I tried to open the door, the ground was covering the lower lip of the door, and again it was frozen solid, so it was like blocking that door, so I couldn't open it. And so thankfully Justin came out there. I tried to chip away at some of that dirt, some of that frozen solid stuff, and then Justin pulled down low on the door and he was finally able to pry it open. So the chickens are out. The water, fresh water that I'd set out this morning in the yard on the ground froze. So I cracked open that ice on top, and so the chickens and the cats have access. It's about 3 o'clock and I just looked on weather.com and we are still at, or just now at, 30 degrees. Some of the waters that I mentioned earlier, the dog trough and the goat trough, it's starting to thaw out a little bit. Actually, the dog's trough is completely thawed. The goats, I had to break the water, but at least, break the ice, but at least the ice was breakable. But like even at our front bucket, they are still pretty much frozen solid. They're a little glossy on top, but yeah, there's no water you're getting. And I bet that's at least 2 inches thick, maybe 3 inches on the edge, and probably at least 3/4 to an inch thick in the center, which doesn't happen all that often in Texas. So when my friend at Wichita Valley Plant Nursery in Wichita Falls, Texas, where they sell native and natural plants, I used to work there for a bit of time when I was going to college up there. When she said we have winter coming at least one more time this weekend, she was not kidding. I mean, technically I guess now it's after the weekend, but it started Sunday night, so it counts. So what she said was definitely true, and we are looking forward to warming up from this literally freezing cold weather. If y'all are in the north, God bless y'all, because I couldn't do this for longer than a few days at a time. Anyway, I'll live, I guess. Alright, that's probably the last update I'll do for today. I'll do like I said and just continue to hold the waters inside until it's time for us to let all the animals drink again this evening. So I'll bring everything out, and then more than likely I'll probably bring it back in, because with it already being 3 o'clock and it not thawing out very far, I kind of doubt we're going to have thawed waters through the night. So we'll bring in those waters again tonight and put them back out in the morning. Alrighty, y'all stay warm. God bless.
Watching the video, push the thumbs up to like the video. Also hit that subscribe button, also the bell, so that you can get notifications when our videos come out.
Check us out on our social media pages too. The links are below. Bye y'all.
Bye.